Hey friends, Rob Pip here. A quick video on how to purchase DigiByte. A disclaimer before we get started, all cryptocurrency recommendations and comments are the opinion of myself. Investors should be cautious about any and all cryptocurrency recommendations and should consider the source of any advice on cryptocurrency selection. Various factors, including personal ownership, may influence or factor into a cryptocurrency analysis or opinion. I always like to remind everyone that you should never invest more than you can afford to lose. So just keep in mind this video is my opinion and just some recommendations you use at your own risk. Now to get started with the DigiByte cryptocurrency, first of all, you're going to have a DigiByte wallet. And for those of you who are new to cryptocurrencies, just to let you know, a cryptocurrency wallet is a software program that stores private and public keys and interacts with various blockchain to enable users to send and receive digital currency as well as monitor your balance. So just like you have a wallet on your person to keep your credit cards and that information, you have to have a digital wallet to store the digital cryptocurrency. To make things easy, I would highly recommend using Google Chrome for this video. It's actually going to be a requirement for what I'm going to walk you through. So if you don't already have Chrome, go to google.com/Chrome and download the browser. Once you have downloaded Google Chrome, at the top, type in the web address digibyte.io. Again, that's digibyte.io, and hit enter. It's going to take you to their homepage. You're going to want to click on the downloads link at the top. Once you click on downloads, you're going to notice several different options. You can actually download a software wallet directly to your computer if you're running Windows or Apple OS X. Several other options down here as well. What we are going to deal with to make things easy, again, this is why you have Chrome, you're going to download the DigiByte Go wallet. It's actually a Chrome extension. I have found this to work very easily. So once you have it, go ahead and click on download here. Now mine already says launch app. If you haven't downloaded it, it will say install or something to that nature, so make sure that you install it. And once you install it, you're going to walk through several things. It's going to ask you to store a key that it will give you. Make sure that you write that down and secure that in 3 different locations. It's very critical that you don't lose that key because you could lose access to your wallet if your computer crashes. You will need that key to recover things. I'm not going to get into the specifics of how to set up and do all the wallet. I'm just showing you what I use. And if you have any questions or comments, of course, you can post those down in the comments section of this video. So once you've installed the DigiByte Go wallet and you launch it and you've set everything up, you will notice personal wallet, whatever you decide to name that. I named mine personal wallet, so it shows up right here. You click on it, it's going to have the current amount of DigiByte. For those of you who are new, it should have nothing in there. And then it will show your amount in US dollars or whatever you so choose. I have it showing US dollars here. So at any given time, I know how much value I have in DigiByte. Now, the way that I get DigiByte, I mine it. That's going to be for a different video. We're not going to go over that in this one. But for those of you who are just interested in purchasing it, very simple process. First of all, you've got to have a Coinbase account. You can go to coinbase.com, set up that account. There is something that I highly recommend called two-form authentication to keep everything secure. Again, I won't go into the details of how to do that on this video, but again, make sure that you have a Coinbase account. It will take several days to verify, so if you're wanting to get into this stuff right away, you will have to be patient, but trust me, it'll pay off once you hold on to your patience. You'll go through there and set up your bank account, credit card accounts, things like that. Once you have done that, then you have the option to purchase different coins. Now, Coinbase supports Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Litecoin. You'll see on their website, and this may change, but as of this video, this is how the website looks. I do all of my purchasing through Ethereum, and then I convert Ethereum to DigiByte. So what you'll do is click on Ethereum, you'll choose your payment method, and then down here you choose how much US dollars that you would like to purchase. I'm going to just say $50 here. I'm going to click on Buy Ethereum. Now, Coinbase is going to charge a $1.99 fee. The cool thing is they roll that fee into the total price. So if you put in $50 USD, it's going to say, okay, you're purchasing 4801 of Ethereum. The Coinbase fee is $1.99. There's your total. I'm going to click on Buy Ethereum and confirm that purchase. But actually, if you do pay by bank account, it's going to take sometimes up to 3 days. So there's a few options I wanted to show you here. If you have a credit card or a debit card, if you utilize that service, you are going to be able to get it instantly. So if you're purchasing through a bank account. Again, it may take a few days. If not, it may take a few days, but I recommend using a debit card or a check card. So once you're done, just click on confirm and buy. And as you can see, I just bought $50 worth of Ethereum, so it's 0.0402 Ethereum. And I already have some Ethereum. I like to leave a quarter of it in my account. So we have purchased 0.0402. So once you're under accounts, look under your Ethereum wallet. You will see several here. Again, I just purchased the 0.04 and change of Ethereum, a $50 USD value. You'll see on the left side it says ETH wallet. Now I always leave a quarter of Ethereum in my account. So I don't want to transfer all of it. I really only want to transfer what I just purchased. Now yours will be different. If you've purchased $100 worth of Ethereum and you want to take all of that Ethereum to DigiByte, that's completely up to you of how you want to do that. In my case, I'm only going to transfer over the 0.04015124 Ethereum that I purchased. Like I said, I like to leave a quarter of it. Well, the first thing I'm going to do before I do that, though, is I'm going to click on receive. And it's going to give me a receive address for Ethereum. I'm going to copy this. There's two little blocks here. That'll copy that to the clipboard. So what you want to do is make sure that you copy that address, and I'll show you why here in just a minute. If something fails, you're going to have to refund that amount. So the next step now that we are going to do is transfer Ethereum into DigiByte. I use a website called shapeshift.io. And what we are wanting to do is deposit Ethereum and receive DigiByte. So what we're going to do is click on under deposit. We're going to click on the logo and make sure that we choose Ethereum. And this isn't always in the same order, so you have to scroll down and find it if you don't see it. And right there, it'll say Ether. So we want to deposit Ether with that logo, and we want to receive DigiByte. And again, make sure that your logos match. You want to deposit Ether and receive DigiByte. From there, you're going to click continue. It's going to say your DigiByte address. Now remember earlier we downloaded that wallet, and the way to get into that wallet is if you click on a Chrome tab and click on apps, you should notice your DigiByte wallet here, and you click on that, and that is actually going to load your DigiByte Go wallet, and that'll just pop up on the screen like so. So we have the DigiByte Go wallet. It's saying what is your DigiByte address, the destination address. So we're going to click on receive. And there's my DigiByte address. I can show this because it's a public key. So if you wanted to send me DigiByte, that's my address. That's how you would do it. So what I'm going to do is we clicked on receive. I'm going to click on this right here is your address. All these random numbers and letters. We're going to click on that. It's going to copy it to the clipboard. I'm going to go here and Control V, which paste it. Now, remember a while ago I told you to make a note of that Ether refund address under the receive. And so you can go here and paste that. Now, what I did is I just copied it to Notepad so I wouldn't lose it, and then just copied and paste. So what we're doing here is this is my DigiByte account, and this is my Ethereum account. So I'm going to click on Start Transaction. Make sure that you agree to the terms, and then click on Start Transaction. You'll notice up here it says send to this address. Now this is an Ethereum address, so you're going to copy this. And when you copy and paste, make sure that you're copying every single letter, number. It has to be exact. And again, if you are having trouble keeping up with all that, I like to open up a Notepad window. You just click on Start, Run, and type in Notepad. I like to copy and paste my addresses and stuff in here so I can go back. So again, we've got to send to this address. So I've highlighted it. I'm going to copy. I'm going to head back over to Coinbase to my wallet. And right here, it'll say send. It's going to say enter an Ether address. Well, we just copied that address from Shapeshift. And what I am wanting to do is send the amount that I purchased a while ago. You can send however much you want. I'm going to put in the amount that I purchased. So, you know, you're going to lose a couple of dollars on some of this, but overall it should add up and equal out. If you remember, I did a $50 original investment, and it's telling me that I'm basically sending over $47 worth of Ethereum. So again, you're going to lose a couple of bucks in between the transactions, but overall, I have yet to lose more than $3 or $4 total in transferring. And again, if you've got a better way of doing this or a different service, feel free to post that. So I'm sending over $47 worth of Ethereum, which is the amount that I purchased a while ago. I'm going to click on continue. I've got two-step authentication through an app that I used called Authy. So I'm going to put in my code there. And it'll say your transaction is on the way. This shouldn't take too long. It may take up to 5 minutes sometimes. Some of you may be asking, why don't you purchase Bitcoin or Litecoin or those other coins? One of the reasons for Bitcoin, the transfer fees on Bitcoin have gotten really high. And also the processing time. It can take a long time for those Bitcoin transfers to go through. So I like to use Ethereum. It's relatively quick. And it's just been, for what I use, it's worked out great. So we can go back to Shapeshift, and it's going to say awaiting deposit. And again, this may take a few minutes. So we will wait for that deposit to come through, and then it's going to await the exchange, and then it's going to confirm it, and it should show up in my DigiByte Go wallet. So again, don't be alarmed if this is taking a while. Sometimes it can take several minutes. The biggest thing is when you're sending and transferring, you've always got to make sure that you put in the correct wallet addresses, because there is a chance you could lose money if you're not being careful. So now we have the confirmation that just went through, and now it's awaiting exchange. And again, this could take a little bit of time here. Usually, I haven't had to sit here and wait longer than 5 minutes. And if you want to bookmark this, you can, because the cool thing is you can always go back to what you bookmark here and pull it back up as a transaction record, which is really nice. Also, through Coinbase, anything that you do, it's going to send out emails and alerts, so you'll receive emails as well on the email account that you set up on Coinbase. So we'll wait for this transaction to come back, and we will resume the video. And now, as you can see, it says your DigiByte was sent. Everything is complete here, my receiving address, and if I go back over to my DigiByte wallet, it will now show up in my wallet here. This is what I just put in. It's pending because it has to go through the network, but there's the DigiByte that I had, for $50, I received 397.13895 DigiByte, and that's a total of $47. So remember and that's what it's valued at right now. Now, if DigiByte goes up, of course, that's going to be worth more. So again, you're going to lose a couple of bucks for the transfers. That's just part of how it works. But in the long run, with the way cryptocurrencies and especially these alternate coins have been going up, just sit there and hold it. I highly recommend holding and waiting. Keep up with the latest news on how all this stuff is working. There's several resources. We started one in Central Texas called the Central Texas Cryptocurrency Investors Group. And I talk a lot about DigiByte because that's what I'm promoting and personally use. But there are other coins out there. I mean, there's over 1,000 altcoins now. So just keep up with the latest news. Get involved in groups on Facebook, but be careful. There's a lot of people out there trying to scam as well. So if somebody says, send me some DigiByte or do this, just be very cautious. Don't ever send any resources to anybody that you don't trust. I kind of hope that this was a great video for you guys. I hope this was a great video to show you how to get involved in DigiByte. And from what I've seen, the simplest way of transferring using Coinbase through Ethereum. If you got any questions, again, please feel free to leave them in the comments section. I'll continue to post videos as I have more information, as well as some guides as well to where you can follow step by step. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and thanks for watching.